Good morning, everyone. My name is Utoxin, and this is another episode of Utoxin Plays Kerbal Space Program.
And I am Terran the Terrible, ready to be the background noise. However, I will be out for today.
She is playing Dragon Age 2. She is desperately trying to finish all the Dragon Age games before the new one comes out.
Yes.
She's going to be having fun doing that. You might hear her yell in frustration in the background occasionally.
No joke.
Alright, so I'm just kind of looking at the overview of our system here. It's looking nice and busy. We have the Apoapsis for Voyager 2 coming up soon. And then we have the Magellan for Moho coming up. So let's go ahead and get started on that. Let's go ahead and time accelerate. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go all the way up. See everything moving around. Okay, I don't remember where the Voyager Point 2 is going. I guess we'll find out in a second here. And kaboop. Delete unclose, jump to ship. Alright, let's take a look at this craft. I don't even remember what these consisted of. Okay, they're just these simple. Okay. That's its Apoaps. Where was it headed? The Point 2. Is this the one that has, like, landing? Okay, so this is heading for Duna. Right? Yeah, this is heading for Duna. Okay. I need to add a maneuver so that we can try and tune. Okay, there we go. There's an encounter. So I need to just thrust prograde. And that should do it. Alright. Oh, right. Keyboard layout. I always forget. There we go. Let me make sure my resources are up so I can see if I'm running out of electricity or not. As I recall, this rocket is way... Oh, wow. Yeah, this rocket is way overpowered. Pulsing it. There we go. Try and get the periaps up. There we go. That's coming down. Okay. Let's see. Let's accelerate that a little more. So it's still okay. It's still going down. Once it starts going up, I need to change maneuvers. 14. Wow, it's still coming down. Oh, okay, there we go. So there's our maneuver. I'll probably leave it there for now, and we'll just adjust once we're in the sphere of influence. So we're going to... Oh, I have an update. That's nice. SOI change. Add that. Magellan Mark II SOI change. Voyager 2 SOI change right there. 211 days. However, our next alarm is for the Moho SOI. That should actually be pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and time accelerate to that one. And I should talk to you guys, ask you to, if you guys could please in the comments give me some feedback. The next update for Kerbal Space Program is going to be a large update. It's going to add in the contract and like, what is it? Your standing. So your what people think of you. I can't think of the word they're using for it. Contracts and something, but it's going to be adding in that system. And It's possible. I'm sure most of the mods I'm using, if not all of them, will update for that. Although it might take a little while. But I'm wondering whether we should go ahead and start over. Wow, that's a really low periaps. I was going to check Moho. No, okay. How fast are we moving there? Oh no, that's not speed. Right. Okay, so... Sorry about the coughing. I have the Delta V to get into orbit here. I should, anyway. Let's go ahead and add a maneuver here and see how much it would take to actually get into orbit. Okay. 3 kilometers per second to get into a tight orbit. That is okay. And that's a 12-minute burn. Oh, man. Okay, when is my next... Okay, it's not for 143 days. So we have the time now. Let me go ahead and hide the alarm clock. Let's do this. Let's say... once my node is about 6 minutes out. Yeah, okay. Time accelerating into this. Yeah, I am currently trying to decide whether I want to restart my series when the new version comes out, or whether I want to just kind of wait for my mods to update, what I should do. I'll update eventually regardless. I mean, it's just a matter of when do I update, when do I restart my series. Okay, I need to get spun around. This thing is nimble, I forgot about that, because it's pretty small. Okay. There we go. Coming up pretty soon on the 6-minute mark. And that's close enough. Let's go ahead and throttle her up. Okay. Okay, that is raising my periaps. That's okay, because that's a really low periaps. That's lowering my periaps. Okay, there we go. Raise it slightly. Probably between it and... yeah. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of a long burn. I will go ahead and do most of this off camera. So I'll be back with you guys in just a minute. Alright, we are back, and we are in relatively low, what is this, Moho orbit? I don't remember where we are even. Where are we? I don't know. Map. We are at Moho. Okay. And let's see, let's try to get some science. There we go. Temperature scan. Transmit the data. There's no atmosphere here, so we can't get that. Observe this. I'm already near Moho. That should get me new science. So let's transmit that. Alright. So, we have 2 mystery goos. We have temperature science from near Moho. How much Delta V do we have left? Not much, I don't think. Only 1 kilometer per second, so there's not much we can do here. Could I, like, flip this into a polar orbit for 1 kilometer per second? could get it in a polar orbit for 1 kilometer per second. Yeah. Sure, why not? Let's do it. This will let it stay so it has solar power constantly, just to keep it operable in case someday, somehow, we manage to come and recover it. Yeah. Come on. I hope I have enough. Yeah, I should. Come on. Alrighty. Okay, start slowing down our delta here. And call that good. That should be... Let's raise that a little more. That should be above the mountains, right? It looks like it is. Let's raise it a touch more, though. Up to like 13. There we go. That'll do. Okay. There is our orbit. Should keep us in the sun at all times. Or at least in the sun some of the time, and our solar panels are extended. So, there we go. We have collected science here. Can I get any more science out of running my instruments? No. I could recover some. But, yeah. I should point this at the sun. Yeah, right on the 90-degree line. There we go. That'll get us the best sunshine. I can't get any more mystery goo out of this. I got the 2 I could possibly get. So I believe it is time to move on to our next mission, which is the ascending node for the Jewel probe. That's in 143 days. But first, let's return to the Space Center and see if we have enough science to get anything useful. I don't think we do. But it certainly doesn't hurt to check, and we have the time. We have 111 science. Well, I could get that. What is that? That's a new winglet. This is like airplane stuff. Yuck. I don't do airplane stuff, because I suck at it. Next tier is 160. Would get us the micro engines. Although I've got the nuclear engine now, so I don't really need these. Unless it comes with the xenon stuff, but I think it leads to the xenon fuel later. So I probably want to get it. More airplane stuff. Specialized construction. Yep, alright. Close that. Let's go ahead and speed things up again. Ooh, flashy, flashy, flashy. Alright, you know what? I'm going to go somewhere else because that was horrific. I hope none of you have a tendency to epileptic seizures. Sorry if you do, because that was bad. 120 days. Spin like the little top. I just kind of want to get all these missions out of the way, so that we can maybe have the science to move on to something else.
Maybe actually kill some Kerbals?
I don't know. Killing Kerbals is overrated.
But it's cute.
Alright, here we go. Coming up on my Jewel probe's ascending node. And jump to ship. And restore target. Yes, thank you. Target is Jewel. Close the alarm. Okay. Am I still getting... Okay. The ascending node. So this is where I need to try and adjust my inclination to Jewel. I'm only 1 degree off, so that's not too bad. Which way am I traveling? I'm traveling that way, I think. Yeah. So... I can't get the ascending node. Point 2, point 1, point 1. Okay, there we go. 100 meters per second. Where's my... And how much do I have? I've got plenty. There's my target. Okay. Ooh, shoot. I forgot. This is still a heavier spacecraft. It doesn't maneuver as quickly as the smaller ones. Okay. Alright, it's a 16-second burn. So we need to wait until about, well, we'll do 16 seconds before it, which will be coming up here shortly, and then just burn it like half power, because. And I'm done with that, so I can just clear it. In fact, let's just kind of start burning right now. Doesn't really matter at this point where exactly I do it, as long as I do it. So, yep, it's starting to move. Point 8. Nice. And then we can try and plan the maneuver for our next phase. See if we can manage to find a Jewel encounter, since we'll be on its tilt. Wow, having a hard time with the words today. Point 1. And good enough. We're within 1/10 of a degree of correct. Alright, so that's our target. So, how about... I need a closest approach indicator. Yeah, see, that's no good. Ooh, what was that? There we go, maybe. Wow, this is tricky. How do I get the thing to let me say that I want it? How do I get the little thing to say I want this forward in orbit? No, no. let's just have it pop up once we're at our apoaps and figure out what to do from there, because that'll give me more room to maneuver. And sorry for the kind of low amount of talking there. So add for apoaps. Yep. Next is our Voyager Point 2 entering Duna. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. We'll probably approach on this episode. And then next episode, we will possibly land. How much Delta V do I have? Lots. Okay. 29 days. Jump ahead. Here we go. Alright, delete that. Here comes our encounter with Duna. Hello, Voyager Point 1. How are you? And time accelerate just to get through this. I need to see what my actual trajectory will be. Looks like I'll be flying over it. Wow, really? That was as close as I could get? What's my relative speed here? Not very quick, so that's good. I don't need that. I just need to spin to there. And start burning. Shouldn't take much to bring this in. There we go. And make sure I've got my Delta V up so I can see. Alright, we will get this into a low orbit around Duna this episode. Next episode, we will land and do some actual science on the surface of Duna. Barring, some disaster. I might, go for, Ike instead of Duna. I don't know. Ike would actually be kind of tricky to land on. And, come on. Loop into an orbit here. Wow, that is still really straight. Let's go ahead and go to full throttle. Try and make this happen as soon as possible. Sun apoapse is falling rapidly. That's to be expected. Okay. And come on. Come on. Orbital velocity is getting under 1,000. This needs to start curving in soon. What? Why did that get quiet all of a sudden? That was weird. Still thrusting. There it goes, doing its thing. Okay, yeah, now we're starting to get some bend in our trajectory. That's a good sign. And here comes the loop around. And okay. Very low thrust. That's a funny trajectory. Really? My orbital velocity is 33 meters per second. 30 meters per second. I'm almost at a dead standstill in space relative to Duna. This is crazy. Alright. Technically, I would escape on that trajectory, even though I'm currently only moving 24 meters per second. That drops us to 70 kilometers over Duna, though, at which point I still have 1,700 meters per second in my main tank, another 3,700 meters per second in my secondary tank. That should be enough to get us landed. And we will land on the sun side. So, let's add an alarm. What do I want to do? Target distance from Duna. Let's have it stop me at around 150 kilometers. Yeah. Let's add that alarm. That's in 24 days. So, time accelerate. And in we fall. And... bam. Okay. There we go. Close alarm. Where's my... oh no. Really? Come on. Come on, rotate just a little bit. I just need a little... no! Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Come on. Oh, that sucks. Really? Come on. Give me enough power to turn off the SAS so that I can do something else. Come on, like something cause some rotation here. Oh, that's frustrating. Gosh darn it, that's twice I've done that now. I don't suppose it's going to get any better. Okay, there we go. Alright. I have solar. Let's pull up our map view. This is not ideal, but... I want to get this trajectory killed here. Atmosphere is at 50 kilometers here, so let's do this. Let's just keep burning on this until we're down just over 50. Okay. Actually, just under 50, because I'd like to have a little bit of atmospheric braking on my next pass. If I want to not... alright. So let's see, how are our alarms looking? We have 1 day to our Duna to Dre transfer orbit. But I think this is going to be it for this episode, guys. We have our second probe in orbit around Duna. It should be ready and able to make a landing. And, yeah. I will make sure, I will actually try and remember to put a link in my video description to a straw poll about whether or not to reset or when to reset, that kind of thing. If you could make sure to answer that, I would appreciate it. You can also just leave something in the comments, that's fine. Other than that, if you have spare money, make sure to donate to Extra Life Charities. Yeah. My name is Utoxin. This has been another episode of Utoxin Plays Kerbal Space Program, and I will see you next time.
Bye!